battle shield, protecting a barrier from rigorous attacks. Montreal Protocol, keeping us, our food and vaccines cool. This is the theme of World Ozone Day 2021. And Montreal Protocol is an international treaty that is designed to protect the ozone layer by phasing out the production of numerous substances that are responsible for the depletion of ozone layer. And it is the only UN treaty ever that has been ratified by every country on earth, all 198 UN member states. And do you know that Montreal Protocol is considered as one of the most successful environmental agreements of all time, and thus providing an inspiring example of what international cooperation at its best can achieve. In connection with World Ozone Day, competitions like Drishti and Srishti under Praesidio 2021-22 were conducted on 14th and 15th September respectively. And today, the much awaited results. And I'm sure that it is going to be very exciting.
Yes, Blessy, definitely it will be. Every day brings us new thoughts, new words, new strength and endless possibilities. So to enlighten us and brighten this session, here comes Kumari Niranjana V. Nair with the prayer.
ദൈവമേ കാത്തുകൊള്ളുകങ്ങ് കൈവിടാതിങ്ങളെ നാവികൻ നീ ഭവാബ്ദിക്കൊരാവിവൻ തോണി നിൽപ്പദം ഒന്നൊന്നായി എണ്ണി എണ്ണി തൊട്ടെണ്ണും പൊരുളൊടുങ്ങിയാൽ നിന്നിടും ദൃക്കു പോലുള്ള നിന്നില സ്പന്ദമാകണം അന്നവസ്ത്രാദി മുട്ടാതെ തന്നു രക്ഷിച്ചു ഞങ്ങളെ ധന്യരാക്കുന്ന നീയൊന്നു തന്നെ ഞങ്ങൾക്കു തമ്പുരാൻ ആഴിയും തിരയും കാറ്റുമാഴവും പോലെ ഞങ്ങളും മായയും നിൻമഹിമയും നീയുമെന്നുള്ളിലാകണം നീയല്ലോ സൃഷ്ടിയും സ്രഷ്ടാവായതും സൃഷ്ടിജാലവും നീയല്ലോ ദൈവമേ സൃഷ്ടിക്കുള്ള സാമഗ്രിയായതും നീയല്ലോ മായാവിയും മായാവിനോദനും നീയല്ലോ മായയെ നീക്കി സായുജ്യം നൽകുമാരിനും നീ സത്യം ജ്ഞാനമാനന്ദം നീ തന്നെ വർത്തമാനവും ഭൂതവും ഭാവിയും വേറല്ലോ തുമൊഴിയുമോർക്കിൽ അകവും പുറവും തിങ്ങും മഹിമാവാർന്ന നിൽപ്പദം പുകഴ്ത്തുന്നു ഞങ്ങളങ്ങ് ഭഗവാനെ ജയിക്കുക ജയിക്കുക മഹാദേവ ദീനാവന പരായണ ജയിക്കുക ചിദാനന്ദ ദയാസിന്ധു ജയിക്കുക ആഴമേറും നിന്മഹസാമാഴിയിൽ ഞങ്ങളാകവേ ആഴണം വാഴണം നിത്യം വാഴണം വാഴണം സുഖം ഓം ശാന്തി ശാന്തി ശാന്തി.
Now, let me invite respected Shashikala Miss to deliver the welcome speech. Miss, please.
A very good afternoon to everyone. In this prestigious occasion of our school, we are concluding the first ever online inter-school competition Praesidio 2021, conducted by the Science Club of Srinarayana Public School. The smooth conduct of the competition so far is the result of the cooperation and the hard work of the teachers and students alike. We have once again proved that the pandemic can shook us with the lethality, but can never shatter our determination to carry on our events. As we move forward to much awaited prize distribution, of the competitions held on 14th and 15th of this month, I am interested to welcome one and all. Firstly, I invite our managers, Sir Shri E. N. Maniappan Sir, who has led the institution confidently regardless of the challenging times. It's always a pleasure to have you with us, sir, amidst your busy schedule. I welcome you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, teacher.
Today we have our guest, Dr. K.R. Haridas, sir, with us. Dr. K.R. Haridas, sir, is a renowned researcher in the field of chemistry, currently research guide in the University of Kannur. After taking his post-graduation in the chemistry from IIT Madras, he went on to obtain post-doctoral fellowship from the University of Beirut, Germany, and from the Institute of Science and Technology, Seoul, South Korea. He has 3 patents to his name with a prolific research history. It is an honor to have you with us, sir. We look forward to hear from you about the hazardous chemicals in your address today. Wholeheartedly welcome you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, madam.
Next, I would like to welcome our academic director, Shri M. Velayudan, sir. The school is so blessed to have you, your guidance and support in all its ventures. Praesidio 2021 grew to its strength under your considerate shade. I welcome you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Our principal ma'am, Ms. Srimati Pratita VP ma'am, has inspired us, nudged us to be better and never pushed us, but motivated us to take up challenge every single time. Your tactical decisions in solving even the hardest of the issues, whether it be the academic or the welfare of the teachers or the staffs, deserves an applause by itself. Ma'am, a warm welcome to this event, ma'am.
Thank you, Miss.
It is in fact a pleasure to welcome HOD of the Science Department, Prida MS. Miss, with her humble way of deliberation and maneuvering, we were able to achieve success with the competitions. I hereby welcome you to this program, Prida Miss.
Thank you, Miss.
It is always better to have a companion while it's coordinating. I too had the privilege of shouldering my responsibility with Ramya MR, my partner in handling the activities of Science Club. With her diligence and quick wit, we were able to find way through all the tough decisions. Welcome you, Miss. This year, we saw the participation of several students from various institutions. It is they who lifted the spirit of the events. I welcome all the charismatic, energetic, and serious participants, and also the enthusiastic teachers in charge from various schools for showing their interest in this participation of Praesidio 2001. I welcome you all. I would like to welcome all my colleagues, teachers of my school, the hands behind the desk who toil to run the competition. I welcome you all, my dear friends. Next, I would like to extend my gratitude towards the non-teaching staff who are always lending a helping hand for solving various issues. I welcome you all. Now, I would like to welcome all the students, the dear ones who helped us through the technicalities and the troubles of digital applications. We love every single one of you for assisting us to conduct the program. Here I welcome all of you to the function, my dear ones. Praesidio 2021 was a novelty for the Science Department of Srinarayana Public School. We were anxious to step in and oblivious to its arrangements, but times have transformed, and so have we. It is an accomplishment and, of course, a definite statement of success. Once again, I welcome one and all gathered here and out there too, while ending with a famous quote: "Success is when your signature turns into your autograph." Remember, children? So keep on trying and all the best. Well done. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss. Now I invite the manager of SN Institutions, respected Manipan sir, to deliver the presidential address. Sir, please.
ബഹുമാനപ്പെട്ട ശ്രീനാരായണ പബ്ലിക് സ്കൂൾ പ്രിൻസിപ്പാൾ ശ്രീമതി റീത ടീച്ചർ അവர்களെ, ഇന്നത്തെ ഈ മീറ്റിംഗിൽ പങ്കെടുക്കുന്ന വിശിഷ്ടാതിഥികളെ, ശ്രീനാരായണ എഡ്യൂക്കേഷൻ ഇൻസ്റ്റിറ്റ്യൂഷൻസിന്റെ അക്കാഡമിക് കോർഡിനേറ്ററായ ബഹുമാനപ്പെട്ട ശ്രീ സുരേഷ് വേലായൻ സാർ അവர்களെ, ബഹുമാനപ്പെട്ട മറ്റ് അധ്യാപകരെ, പ്രിയമുള്ള ഇതിൽ പങ്കെടുക്കുന്ന മറ്റ് സഹോദരി സഹോദരന്മാരെ, സുഹൃത്തുക്കളെ, ഇന്ന് ലോക ഓസോൺ ദിനമായി ആചരിക്കുന്ന ദിവസമാണ്. മറ്റ് പല ലോക ദിനങ്ങൾ നമ്മൾ ആചരിക്കാറുണ്ട്. അപ്പോ ഈ ആചരിക്കുന്ന ഓരോ കാര്യങ്ങളും എന്തൊക്കെയാണ് അതിൽ ലക്ഷ്യമിടുന്നതെന്ന് കണ്ടുകൊണ്ട് ആ ലക്ഷ്യങ്ങൾ പൂർത്തീകരിക്കുന്ന രീതിയിലുള്ള പ്രവർത്തനങ്ങൾ നടത്തുന്നതിനുള്ള ഒരു മുന്നോടിയായിട്ടാണ് ഈ ദിവസത്തെ നമ്മൾ കാണുന്നത്. ഇതിനോട് അനുബന്ധിച്ച് നമ്മുടെ സ്കൂൾ തലത്തിലും അതുപോലെ തന്നെ മറ്റ് ഉയർന്ന തലങ്ങളിലുമെല്ലാം നടന്ന മത്സരങ്ങളിൽ വിജയികളായ ഓരോരുത്തരെയും ഈ സന്ദർഭത്തിൽ അഭിനന്ദനം രേഖപ്പെടുത്തുകയാണ്. ഈ ദിനത്തിന്റെ പ്രത്യേകത എന്താണെന്ന് നമുക്ക് എല്ലാവർക്കും അറിയാം. ഓസോൺ ദിനം എന്ന് പറയുമ്പോൾ പ്രധാനമായും ഓസോൺ നമ്മുടെ ഭൂമിയിലേക്ക് പതിച്ചാൽ അതുകൊണ്ട് ഉണ്ടാകാവുന്ന ദൂഷ്യഫലങ്ങൾ എന്തൊക്കെയാണെന്ന് ശാസ്ത്രം നമുക്ക് കാണിച്ചു തരുന്നുണ്ട്. ഇതിന്റെ സംരക്ഷണത്തിന് വേണ്ടി നമ്മൾ എന്തൊക്കെയാണ് ചെയ്യേണ്ടതെന്നും പല കാര്യങ്ങളും അങ്ങനെ നിഷ്കർഷിക്കാറുണ്ട്. പക്ഷെ ഈ പറയുന്ന കാര്യങ്ങളെല്ലാം പ്രാവർത്തികമാക്കുന്ന കാര്യത്തിൽ എത്രത്തോളം വിജയിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട് എന്നുള്ള കാര്യം സംശയമാണ്. കാരണം ഇതുകൊണ്ടുണ്ടാകാവുന്ന ദൂഷ്യഫലങ്ങൾ ഈ ഭൂമിയിൽ ഓരോ വർഷം ചെല്ലുന്തോറും കൂടിക്കൊണ്ടിരിക്കുകയാണ് എന്ന് നമുക്കറിയാം. ഓസോണിന് ദോഷം സംഭവിച്ചാൽ അതിൽ സൂര്യനിൽ നിന്നും വരുന്ന അൾട്രാ വയലറ്റ് രശ്മികൾ ഭൂമിയിൽ പതിക്കുകയാണെങ്കിൽ അത് ഈ ഭൂമിയിലെ സർവ്വ ജീവജാലങ്ങൾക്കും ദോഷകരമായിട്ടുള്ള ഒരു കാര്യമാണെന്ന് നമുക്ക് എല്ലാവർക്കും അറിയാം. ആ ദൂഷ്യഫലങ്ങൾ പരിഹരിക്കുന്നതിന് വേണ്ടി നമ്മൾ ഓരോരുത്തരും ചെയ്യേണ്ട കൃത്യമായ കാര്യങ്ങൾ നമ്മൾ അനുവർത്തിക്കുന്നില്ല എന്നുള്ളതാണ് എടുത്തു പറയേണ്ട ഒരു കാര്യം. ഓസോണിന് ദോഷം വരാവുന്ന നിരവധി കാര്യങ്ങൾ ചൂണ്ടിക്കാണിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്. നമ്മുടെ എയർ കണ്ടീഷണറുകളും അതുപോലെ തന്നെ റെഫ്രിജറേറ്ററുകളിലും നിന്നെല്ലാം അതുപോലെ തന്നെ വാഹനങ്ങളിൽ നിന്ന് ഉത്ഭവിക്കുന്ന ഈ വാതകങ്ങളെല്ലാം ഈ ഓസോൺ പാളിക്ക് ദോഷം സംഭവിക്കുന്ന കാര്യമാണ് എന്ന് നമുക്കറിയാം. പക്ഷേ കൂടി വരുന്ന ലോക ജനസംഖ്യ ആ നമ്മുടെ ജീവിതക്രമത്തിന്റെ ഭാഗമായി നൂതനമായ പല കാര്യങ്ങളിലും നമ്മൾ വിജയിച്ചു കൊണ്ടിരിക്കുമ്പോൾ ഈ കാര്യത്തിൽ നമുക്ക് വേണ്ടത്ര വിജയിക്കാൻ കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ടില്ല എന്നുള്ളതാണ് ഒരു വസ്തുത. നമ്മുടെ പ്രകൃതിയുടെ സന്തുലനാവസ്ഥ നിലനിർത്തുക എന്നുള്ളതാണ് ഇതിന് ആദ്യമായി ചെയ്യേണ്ട കാര്യം. പക്ഷേ പ്രകൃതിയുടെ സന്തുലനാവസ്ഥ നിലനിർത്താൻ നമുക്ക് കഴിയുന്നില്ല. ഈ ഭൂമിയിലുള്ള സർവ്വ ജീവജാലങ്ങളും അതിനൊന്നും കോട്ടം വരാത്ത രീതിയിൽ നമ്മൾക്ക് അത്യാവശ്യമായ കാര്യങ്ങൾ ഒഴിവാക്കി കൊണ്ടുപോകാൻ നിർത്തിയില്ലെങ്കിലും ഒഴിവാക്കാവുന്ന കാര്യങ്ങളെങ്കിലും ഒഴിവാക്കി മുമ്പോട്ട് പോയില്ലെങ്കിൽ ഉണ്ടാകാവുന്ന വലിയ ഭവിഷ്യത്തിനെ സംബന്ധിച്ചൊക്കെ ശാസ്ത്രലോകം നമുക്ക് മുന്നറിയിപ്പ് നൽകുന്നുണ്ട്. ഇത്തരം കാര്യങ്ങളിൽ ശ്രദ്ധയുണ്ടാകുവാനും തുടർന്ന് അങ്ങോട്ടുള്ള വർഷം അടുത്ത വർഷം ഇതേ ദിവസം നമ്മൾ ഇതുപോലെ തന്നെ ഓസോൺ ദിനമായി നമ്മൾ ആചരിക്കും. അതുവരെയുള്ള ഒരു വർഷക്കാലം നമ്മൾ എന്താണ് ചെയ്യേണ്ടതെന്നതിന്റെ ഒരു ആരംഭം കുറിക്കലായിരിക്കണം ഈ ദിവസം. അപ്പോൾ തീർച്ചയായിട്ടും ഈ പ്രകൃതിയുടെ നിലനിൽപ്പിന് വിരുദ്ധമായ കാര്യങ്ങൾ എത്രത്തോളം നമുക്ക് ഒഴിവാക്കാൻ പറ്റുമോ അത്രത്തോളം ഒഴിവാക്കിക്കൊണ്ട് ഇതിന്റെ സന്തുലനാവസ്ഥ നിലനിർത്തത്തക്ക രീതിയിൽ എല്ലാവരും ശ്രമിച്ചെങ്കിൽ മാത്രമേ നമുക്ക് ഈ പറയുന്ന കാര്യങ്ങൾ സാധിക്കാൻ കഴിയൂ. അതിനുള്ള പരിശ്രമം എല്ലാവരുടെ ഭാഗത്തു നിന്നും ഉണ്ടാവണം. നമ്മളുടെ ഈ ശ്രമം വൻപിച്ച ഒരു വിജയമായി തീരട്ടെ എന്ന് ആശംസിക്കുന്നു. ഇതിന്റെ മത്സരങ്ങളിൽ പങ്കെടുത്ത് വിജയികളായ ഓരോ വ്യക്തികളെയും ഓരോ വിദ്യാർത്ഥികളെയും പ്രത്യേകം അഭിനന്ദിക്കുന്നു. നന്ദി, നമസ്കാരം.
Thank you, sir. Next, I invite our respected chief guest, Dr. K.R. Haridas sir, research guide in chemistry at Kannur University. We are so fortunate to have such an eminent personality as our chief guest who had postgraduated in chemistry from IIT Madras, PhD from University of Madras and several other postdoctoral fellowships. Sir, please.
Okay, welcome to all of you. Are you able to hear my voice?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
fine. So just, I'm not going to take over much of the time of yours. I wish you all the best for this today, right now. I'll just present on the day of ozone a few chemistry things. As you know that ozone, this is a part of chemistry and we all live with the chemistry. But unfortunately, chemistry will not be that good when you go for a higher region of that one. So I hope all of you are having a laptop or mobile and you are seeing my presentation.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the title I just put it as directly to the chemistry, not to the environment first, but along with that also I add that it is to you also. So this is a small descriptions of what we might make to the environment directly. And this was not the situations long time back, but recently maybe with a very situation of our living life or livelihood. So this has happened to the environment, and we have to say sorry to our newcomers or the future generation that we are doing a lot of things not to the chemistry. Chemistry has got a lot of even positive advantages along with that, but we will have a negative aptitude also towards that side. So this talk is a very good one. Minutes that I'm going to take. So this is first things, but see it. So now this one I'll take some of the examples of that one. You know what are the things which is available and like in the figure here. The left side is a battery which you are going to throw or which
Unfortunately, he's facing some network issues. So, next, I invite the Academic Director of SN Institutions and our former principal, Sri Suresh M. Velayathan sir, to deliver the felicitations. Sir, please.
Okay, I think Haridas sir is facing some technical issues. So meanwhile, we will do the felicitation. Okay, thank you. Children, as you all aware that today is we are observing Ozone Day. We used to conduct programs offline at school level several times, but this time we are conducting it in online. I think a lot of awareness programs we have conducted already. You are well aware about what is happening for ozone layer depletion, how it, how it will affect our day-to-day life. Everyone knows that. And I'm so happy that our school is once again come up with a lot of innovative programs this year. Children, I really appreciate and congratulate all those who have been working for this type of programs. Really, very, very good effort you people are making. Especially I congratulate all of them, those who are working behind such wonderful programs. So keep it up and go well. From my side, I wish all the best to all of you to such program and children. Not mere orientation is enough, not mere information we need to act accordingly. Whatever things we can do to prevent the depletion of ozone layer, we have to do that for the future generation, for our future generation. Okay, thank you all. Have a nice day.
Thank you, sir. Now, I welcome our beloved principal, Srimati Pradita ma'am, to deliver the principal's address. Ma'am, please.
Respected Manager Shri E.N. Maniappan Sir, Chief Guest of the Day, Dr. K.R. Haridas Sir, Academic Coordinator Shri Suresham Velayathan Sir, Judges of various competitions, Management Committee members, PTA Executive Committee members, teachers, parents, and my dear children. A warm good evening to all of you. I'm really happy that the Science Club of Srinarayana Public School decided to observe World Ozone Day in a different manner by organizing and conducting in the school competitions under the banner Praesidio 2K21. As you all know, there were two competitions, Drishti and Srishti. Drishti was a wall painting competition based on the theme World Ozone Day, and Srishti was designing an eco-friendly device. So yesterday and day before yesterday, when the competitions were going on, I was really happy that I could witness both. And I was really surprised to see the creativity, imagination, and innovativeness of our younger generation. And what is creativity? It's not about generating something new from a blank slate, but rather it's about taking what is already present and combining those bits and pieces in a way that has not been done previously. And our younger generation, they have a lot of creativity, a lot of imagination with them. And I'm sure this present generation and the future generation, through their creativity and imagination, they'll find out solutions for all the problems which we face now. And since we all love our Mother Nature, I'm sure you will do whatever is possible to protect her. And yesterday, while the competition was going on, Srishti competition was going on, I heard one of the participants said, be a part of solution, not a part of pollution. My dear children, this is what I too want to tell you. Be a part of solution, not a part of pollution. You can do a lot. And your creativity will help you to find out solutions for all the problems. And let me take this opportunity to congratulate all the members of Science Club for organizing such innovative competitions. And I really congratulate the teachers who worked behind it. And let me take this opportunity to congratulate each and every participant. You know, winning and losing is a part of competitions. But while I was witnessing both the competitions, what I found is each and every child is unique and your ideas also unique. So each participant, you are unique and you can do a lot. So we are sure, the present generation, we are sure that our future generation will be ready to shoulder all the responsibilities. And our mother nature, our mother earth will be safe in your hands. So once again, let me extend my gratitude and congratulations to the Science Club and to all the participants. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Now, what about the presentation? Various activities were held under the Science Club for the students to showcase their talents and love for nature. Now, let's have a glimpse of it. Here comes Rishikesh with the presentation.
Hello everyone, I'm Akshat J of class 11 Amaraj. I would like...
Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir.
What happened means our connection has been lost because of the rain and other things. So I sorry to say that I have to rejoin again back. So it took half an hour. Sorry for that. We lost 5 minutes anyway. So we'll continue. Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir. Please continue.
Okay. Are you seeing my slides?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So I'll just continue it. We'll have this left side, as you know, that battery. Battery is a dangerous thing that, it contains lead and sulfate and carbon and other byproducts are there. And if you are just throwing it directly to the atmosphere and, what will happen to that? It's very dangerous. And towards the right side of that one, some of even paracetamol is banned by many of the European countries. Excessive use of the chemicals is again dangerous, not to us, and towards the atmosphere also, right? In these two cases, I can tell you sometimes back when I was in Germany, and I had to purchase a battery for my Walkman. I went to a shop, and the shopkeeper was happy to give me a battery. But he said, sir, be careful that you have to give your address and phone number to me, then only I will sell you the battery here. This was condition in Germany that when you get it, the battery from there, long time back anyway, because you cannot throw that one to the outside. Once you completed the battery life is exhausted, you have to give that battery back to the shop itself. They will dispose it. It's a chemically, they don't throw it outside. Second, to the right side, I went to a chemical shop, but that's a medical shop. And asked for some medicines, and they said, okay, these medicines are fine. Here also you have to give your number and even phone number and other things, your address, so that, for example, if you have a fever and your fever will be over within 3 or 4 days, and naturally, like other countries, you throw the rest of the medicine towards the atmosphere. So it's not possible. You have to come over here after exhausting of your medicines. Or if you have sufficient one, that for example, if you purchase 6 tablets, and after third one you have got cured, what happens? You have to give back the other third to us. So we will give that to the poor people. That's one thing. Or if you're fully associated, also no problem. You have to come here and tell that you have to cut your name. This is the situations in many of the foreign countries. But what we do, we just throw it everywhere, and they're making the atmosphere very dangerous. Now, come to the next one, you see this is all happens in many of the places. The left side, the dangerous gases, which causes the acid rain and methane, etc. and other things. So even though we say the solution is a safe transportation of this one, but unfortunately it is not the cases that where it goes to the atmosphere only. And the direct side, you see the right side, you have a lot of plastic, and as I don't talk too much about the plastic because everybody knows. The plastic is dangerous, and burning of the plastics caused many of the carcinogenic substances like dioxin and biphenyls, etc., and all these things. So by doing all this, we are just putting it many things into your body. Now, what we make to the earth, and these are familiar to the people that we are using the Harpic and other things. So this Harpic goes to the earth, and then it's penetrate to many of the places, and again you have the problem of the chemical inside. The Harpic, as you know, it's a phenol-containing substances. Phenol is dangerous substance, as you know, that is there. And this is the cost of these commercial chemicals-based products are high, long-term, and right. But as I just put a lot of things on that here. The solution. What are the solutions there? We cannot say anything about that. Okay. You don't use any solution to clean the room or clean the bathroom or all the places. And the advertisement companies are also making so much profit about that, and they make you your brainwash you to use all this type of things to the earth. And where it goes only directly to the atmosphere or even to the earth, and you are making it's dangerous to the situations. And you see, this all the things what I just collected from many of the places. The left side is a waste of computers and there were electronic items, and the middle one, the tar, and the right side, as you know, is a bundle of construction companies which you take it to automobiles and other things. So there is no solution for all these things because nobody is going to take care of all these things. Sometimes maybe you say you can recycle it, but there is a limitation for that. So what is the best way to use it? Minimize it, and then to avoid all the things. We cannot say that we have a car and without tire the car will not move, so I don't buy the car or tire from that. It's necessary. Avoid traveling much and avoid use public service, so that will be reducing the amount of utilization of all these things towards the atmosphere. So this is all chemicals, as you know. Chemicals are, I think some of you are been entered in the chemical laboratory, and you have seen that some of the chemical has got many names on that. It's dangerous, hazardous, all that will be there. So And that will be sometimes when you use sulfuric acid or other substance, sometimes you will be careful about that whole thing. Some of naturally, when either androl you take in the laboratory, it will automatically gets fired atmosphere and it gives smokes and other things. Not only that, the chemicals, they are not ideal like us. They always has the skip on going it on their own tendency to react it. So the reaction will be taken place in each and every moment. And that maybe it will convert to some other substances also there during the process. And then that also may be sometimes less. You might have seen that when you use a medicine, every medicine contains an expire date. What is the reason for the expire date? Because the chemical is safe only up to that period. After that, it may convert to some other substance, and then converted substance may not be a medicine or pharmacological substance. It will be something else. So that also will have a problem to throw it up all this into the atmosphere or things. And I just made something to your own side that the substances are there. The right side, the middle side of the structure, you see one of the persons, the three fingers joined together with some of the chemical which is action on that. He was a pharmacist and he was using that all the pharmaceutical, the chemical, the fertilizers with the hands. Slowly it has got on this side, and the left side also people will be happy that to burn it as maximum as possible to substances. And you see the outside part will be even the charcoal or something that there. And this all the right side type of chemicals which is giving you the problem on that. And this is anyway everybody knows that chlorofluorocarbons. It's now the ozone days and. Have a lot of problem on this one. That is why the CFL has been vanished, and people are trying to vanish off that CFL still, but people are using it. But the LED has come to be inactive, and then will be there, and mercury, and then CSR will create a problem of this one. So while not only doing that, the mining, the smelting, the coal combustion, everything will make a lot of chemicals towards outside sides. This will go to the poor atmosphere, and then maybe it will come down as drops of rain, acid rains, and other things. So this also will have a effect on the atmosphere on waste sides. So just to give you two on this one, the top side is a leaf which has been got ruined by the acid rain, and the bottom side a person was touched with the leaf. See how it's dangerous to the people on this and to the atmosphere. These things. So this acid rain also is caused just because of your we supply the things to the atmosphere, and then atmosphere has got no person to send there. So automatically it comes along with your things. So this everybody, at least some of you might have used of this things about the left side and the right side. The left is the paint. I don't say all paints, but some of the paints. The white material of the paint is only titanium dioxide. It's not that problem to it. But when you use a color to the color to the paints, so for example, red color is obtained by the chromium, and even other color will be obtained by lead and other things. So it's be dangerous to the atmosphere and to you. So towards the right side, as you know, everybody is mostly the ladies or the girl students will be familiar with that. The right side things is the lipsticks, even then what you say, the nail polish wall that has got makes some problem to the atmosphere and to you also. And this everybody knows as a lead poison is very much dangerous to the atmosphere. It goes to the generation to generations, like mother to child, and then again to child to again another child. So lead cannot be drawn out of from the atmosphere and from the body, from the blood it has gone to there. It's so dangerous there. As you know, some of the foreign countries, especially in Germany, they like stopped putting the tiles in public or in the private places. Only available in the public places where you shoes will be allowed. In the home or in other places, kitchen especially, that then you use when it's banned the use of the tiles because of the what you say the emission of the lead from there. And still we are using the tiles for everywhere, and people are even childless goes directly to the tiles. So this is very dangerous in that situation.
Hi Emma, how are you?
Okay, and this all some other chemicals which is effect of human endocrine systems, that are phthalates and even detergents, perfumes, cosmetics, and deodorants, soaps and shampoos. But I don't say soaps and shampoos are not that dangerous if you make it as without what you say, it's your own control and you make it as use. Try to make your own soap. Try to make your own, or there's a high things. Other local soaps, you know, it will be not expensive ones to make, because they do have some profit to make a soap companies. And when I make a soap at my home, and 75 grams of the soap, it costs something like 70 rupees, because I use pure coconut oil and pure potassium hydroxide as chemical, you know, and then pure substances. And this is expensive, as you know. But you know, if you sell for 75 rupees, nobody will buy that one. And you buy for soap for 25 rupees for 100 grams, and how the manufacturer will be affecting. So he will add many of the substances. Instead of potassium hydroxide, he use sodium hydroxide. Instead of that calcium carbonate, instead of that magnesium sulfate, he use calcium sulfate. So all these many things will be there. Instead of coconut oil, they use another palm oil or even any other waste oil. So this all is dangerous for us some other cases. Otherwise, soap is not that bad. Even many of the substances are good to but when you use this one, the problem will be there. So I see that even in my class, I told many of the students don't bring the PET bottle to the class, and nobody is now bringing. They use steel bottles or even copper bottles will be there. So this all something to reduce your own effect towards the hazardous nature of this ones. So all this anyway, just throw off the slides. Is the you know about all this, in the acids, alcohol, chromium, all that will be very dangerous to the substances. And this is a picture of it has got an internationally accepted picture of that, where all the places you get dangerous in your own house. So the polish, your water, your sofas, your dust, and your bottom, everything will be like I can make this 50 numbers of dangerous places in your own home or your own house, which creates problem to the nature of yourself. So this is, you know, what the chemicals are sometimes will be the insecticides, the pesticides are effective towards the things. Even cement is dangerous towards that such. So just put a lot of things what is here, you know, industries and there, and the cement is there, and then the glass wools are there. And asbestos is very dangerous substance. If you inhale it, it goes there, and it will be having a spark like of things. It will go to your lungs, and then that's all the closest things. So as you consider, everything outside will be in such a way that it's dangerous in city life and other problems. And you see, this is a small list of 92,000 chemicals in a commercial use are very dangerous in the cosmetics, in the food additives. Additives mean, I say that the people are using it many. You might have heard that the dal contains yellow color because of that, and what is the rice with the plastic coating on that one, all that will be there. And many of the cleaners used for in the houses are dangerous chemicals, the Lysol, the Harpic, all that will be there. The petrol and the lubricants, as you know, they're a little bit range, the fire retardants. So when you consider all this is, what is it, all are dangerous towards your body. Like some of the pictures when I put it off, it's energy productions in the top side and in the instruments on the left side, and urban horticultures and the automobiles and suburbs and all. This will be just picture, which makes you in problem or problematic to live in these cases in the surroundings on the side. So this is a system, but you usually when you go for the car cleaning, now solvent is there. Everybody has got a car. You have car cleaning machine is there. When you go to the farm, you have many pesticides are there, insecticide, pesticides, all that things are there. So and from there, even use even sanitizer in the department in washing. You say it's safe, but it's not 100% safe of sanitizing using that because of the dangerous materials inside that. I don't say pure sanitizer is wrong. It's isopropyl alcohol when you use, or it will be good in that cases. But isopropyl alcohol is a little difficult to get it. So in that case, people started using the ethanol. But pure ethanol is very expensive, and normally can be sent on that outside. So ethanol contains methanol on that. So as you know, that methanol is dangerous towards the body. So this is the thing which is sanitizer will become dangerous in nowadays. And otherwise, how we can sell it to outside with the gel, sanitizer and all, it will be, for example, if you want to make it as it be costlier than even 500 rupees for 1 liter. But people say that you should, government say that you have to sell it for 100 ml, 10 rupees or 15 rupees, and then they have to add some other substance which may sometimes may be dangerous in that situations. So how it has gone to your body, that inhalation through, that will be another problem. You are absorbed by the skins and you injection by the solar wings and injection by the penetrating skin inside to that all the things will be happens. Your body, that is right. And so this is very much interested in the people who are your youngsters in the class. So when you go to chemical laboratory, you see if it is an orange or red, it's flammable and explosive, and if white is, it's a poisonous one. And black and white is also corrosive, and yellow is an oxidizer, and green is non-flammable gas, and yellow and white is radioactive. So this is one you can see in all of your chemicals in the laboratory. When you go, it of all this color will be there. So be careful about touching of all these colors in your hands. So this also is another type of this class 1 you will be making. Now you can also see a numbering code with the class 1, class 2, class 3 to all other things will be there. These all internationally accepted numbers and all that. Now, just make you to have a small time. I take it of the paracetamol, as everybody takes. The paracetamol is a good material. It will be used as a medicine used for your curing or killing your fever. Okay, you see that the paracetamol, the chemical name, the aminophenone, that all IUPAC name and all that will be there. Those chemistry people who are interested can know all these things. But now coming to the next size, we will be seeing that paracetamol has got a problem when you have it in your body. What happened to that? A doctor prescribes you to take 5 paracetamols, and after 3 paracetamol, your fever is over. You are taking another 2 paracetamols. So it doesn't need for your health because you already got cured. And what happened to that paracetamol? Paracetamol goes into your body. And that paracetamol has no action on your body because you already cure and is a good person right now. So what happened to that curing, that material is a chemical, it decomposes into many parts. So the decomposes into many parts, it will be, the first one is the phenol, and phenol will directly go to your liver. So your liver will be out when you take an excess of paracetamol. So the paracetamol is banned in many of the countries in one cases, and it will be banned in some of the countries less than years of 5. And also certainly you cannot sell it without the prescription of the doctors. But what we do, we just go to a shop and get 2 paracetamol by making ourselves as a doctor. So this is again the problem, that when you feel it of it's very dangerous things. I'm coming to all this, and I just showed in the beginning. It's all one anti-aging skin remover, all that will be dangerous for or you're trying to escape from your natural body. And this is a talcum powder. In childhood, I think everybody may use it as talcum powder. And for a child, it is very dangerous because it's when you apply it, it's all pores will be even closed one, and you cannot have the swelling on that one. We don't know that because we make him under the fan, and the kid will not be having any problem of getting sweat and other things. But when you stand outside, the sweating will be out, and he will be having a small porous will be there. So talc is a dangerous substance. It's only magnesium substance will be utilized for that ones. So now you see, this is the one which your people are using, and nobody want to become old. Nobody want to become aged also, and they will always be like good and shining black hairs and all this. What happened? They use dyes for that. The chemical dyes will be having, when it goes to the skin or the skull on your top, and it will not be absorbed by the skull. What will happen? Because skull is a solid body, so it will sweat to the sides of your skin, and it will come back to your means above the throat, and you see the 4th picture on the right side. Is many of the people in most of the countries, especially India, because the people are outside, they will not use the colors. So what happened? It has gone to the bottom neck of your thread and above the neck, and then it made a problem on that. And you see, this all the right side too will be happen towards that side. The people who was used to that dyes for the hair. And with all the things what you have it in hand, how the things will be there. You have the Lysol starting from all that hand washing, all that chlor washing, all that I'm just putting it off. You see the right side, the paste and the soaps and the sodium chloride is one of the main dangerous substances which is used in the floor. It's a poison, right? Poison in some of the cases will be utilizing that. And this all sometimes is required for, and there will be some minimum guarantee you should take only 0.5% and the thing. But what happens to the 0.5%? Because for example, the salt, 0.5% of silica is allowed in the salt. White silica is allowed in the salt to make it as free flow. But as you know, the 0.5% is very little. When you get 1 kilogram, only 5 grams will be there. So that will not be sufficient for in an access case. They use some 25 grams to 30 grams of the silica, and that what will happen, you will be swallowing it, it will go to your thing, because we don't use it directly, means without filtering on that ones. You can check up that one. You take 5 gram, 20 grams of the all crystal salt and put it in the water, filter it very well. And you can see the bottom side, there will be a lot of white particle will be there. This is just like if you were silica. To avoid the absorbance of water and to make your substance free flow, that is utilizing that. But that's a dangerous chemicals. So if you want to use it, the salt in the house, don't directly add the salt towards your cookings. So you add to that towards water, and then you see the bottom side will be added, and you take the top of that one. But there will be a problem again, because the solubility of the salt in water is only 23 grams per 100 ml of water. So if your curry or any things contain, it requires 5 grams of the salt, what is that salt. For that, you have to use something like 25 ml of the water. So then the solid curry will become liquid curry now, right now. So the people are not interested on that. They just directly add towards that side. And everywhere it was there, see the right side of the left side. I had a friend in Bangalore. He was working with in a very good IT company. IT company, as you know, they work in the hot night many of the times, and when you put on sitting on the computer, you see it's very boring cases. So he goes to many of the time he goes to the machine to take a cup of coffee in every day. So some 5 or 6 coffees every night in a paper cup. And he has developed a stomach ache later, went to a doctor, and 350 grams of plastic has been got it from his stomach. The reason is that the later he came to study that the wax is coated inside the plastic cup or even leaves so that it will not stick on the paper bag. So when you use a hot substances, little by little of this plastic material or the wax will be soluble in your tea or even your foods, and you are swallowing that. So this is the conditions what the dangerous problem will be there. Okay, we cannot. Nowadays, people are making changes. Then they are avoiding the paper cups and other things. They try to use in the home or even every place. Even our department, we have only steel cups, which will be utilized. So this all something you can add it towards these things are there. And this I give you the four pictures on that side. The beautiful colors on the left side is ice creams, as you know. But what is the color? The dangerous in that colors? There are many substances in the color which are so much dark color, and so much things would be made mainly from lead or chromium or even strontium or that type of substances. And you eat that. Less color, less preferably good, and but the attraction will not be there. And the bottom side, as everybody knows, is vada, which is making it out. But you see that the color of the oil, it is purely dark in color. And a great chemist, even I'm afraid that I cannot do that. If you analyze that like street oil from there, it's very difficult to know what all the chemicals inside it are there. You can take another PhD on that. Will be there. And towards the right side top it's a gear, it's a payasam, everybody knows, and it contains many of the substances inside that, and there is no milk inside. And the bottom side, the right side, it's a noodle. As everybody knows, it's a noodles, and noodle contains a wax material on the top of that noodle, not to stick on other noodles. So that wax is there, and that wax makes you to have a dangerous in your symptom. That is a polyvinyl polyacetylene that is usually using on that spots. So just I have this thing, but you cannot avoid all the things, smoking and all the usage of cosmetics. They can reduce all that thing be there. So stop it right now. Wishing you a healthy life on these situations and to avoid maximum to exposure for these chemicals. Anyway, that we know that I am also dealing with the chemistry. I am a chemistry teacher and teaching the chemistry there. But still, one should see that the chemicals are dangerous towards the body. And all my students and all my teachers, and just stopping right now here. And anything that you feel like to ask, you please feel right to ask. It's open to you right now. Hello. Hello.
Students, you can ask any question with sir. He's had demonstrated so much of things, so you really, it is very good subject. You just can ask your queries.
I hope we could follow it, the speed.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, fine.
It was really interesting.
I don't say that we cannot, means we can avoid all the chemicals and all other things, but try to see that, okay, some of that we can minimize and we can reduce it using that. It's not like that you should not use soap and other things, but be careful when using the soap and when using especially the deodorants in the room, or even that are not necessary to anyway that the scent you use it for, or even the all that is, even when you go for in a car, don't use any car perfumes inside that. Why do you want to use it if you want to? Okay, if you eat that, there will be smell. Just open the door and drive for merely 5 minutes, and that will be clean your car again. Let's open all the 4 windows and then try to drive for 2 or 3 minutes. That will be reducing all this rather than putting or inhaling the chemicals, which will be dangerous. This type of things you can avoid it. Utilize open all over windows, and then let the air comes inside, and it will swipe all the smells all over, or maybe they don't use any other room fresheners or all these things. These are the things you can make it up utilizing these ones. So try to reduce it, the use of the chemicals. They are dangerous.
So you told Harpic has phenol and highly poisonous chemicals and all. Then Harpic and everything, we as commercial companies are administering, and lot of things are coming into the market. We, the common people, how we can use it in a rather better way?
It's a good question, but the thing is, everybody wants our things to be clean out, right? But what is the cleaning? Then they have to be washed about all other unwanted substances, the color, all this one. The Harpic is a good substance in that case because it contains phenol and other thing. It will destroy everything. But what happens where it goes directly towards because it goes to the septic tank, and then it will be punctured towards the other side. Because chemicals will not die at all. Not like that. It will be there. It will be penetrating through whenever it gets possible to the this. You heard of the endosulfan, which we are here. It will be associating the life, and endosulfan was put something like 8 kilometers away from there. But even now after decades, now the people are all, not only the surrounding, all the way it passes through has got the problem. So its penetrating capacity of all the chemicals are very high. So I can say only to minimize it, the things, and to don't means utilize a lot of Harpic inside your things, but use a very little of Harpic and use the manpower and the brush to clean it off. And minimize use it at least once in a week or something like that, so that it will reduce the amount of vitamins. That's only one what we have the possibility right now, and there is no naturally occurring substance that now is in the market. So to reduce the things, I don't say you should not use it. It's not that good, and I'm not supporter of that. But reduce it. The utilization, the time will be there. I heard that there are some naturally occurring substances are available in the market, but I'm not sure about that. Even then, naturally occurring substances will not be 100% utilize your functions. In the absence of further question, let me thank all of you to give me an opportunity to talk to you and your youngsters, and you are the developers of the new era in the world. So utilize the chemical as minimum as possible. That's what I can say. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable and informative words. And it was really a thought-provoking one too. Now, let's get back to the presentation. Rishikesh, please.
There have been numerous people, the environmental activists, who dedicated their life to protect the environment. Today, let us discuss the contributions of one such activist, who taught Indians to hug trees to protect the nature. Yes, it is Sundarlal Bahuguna. Unfortunately, we lost him amidst us due to COVID-19. Sundarlal Bahuguna was born in village Baroda near Tehri, Uttarakhand on 9th January 1927. He is a noted Gawali environmentalist, Chipko movement leader, and a follower of Mahatma Gandhi's philosophy of non-violence and satyagraha. He inspired many young people by his passion for the environment. His ashram was open to the youngsters with whom he communicated with ease. He always focused on actions rather than words. Now, let us see some of his works and achievements. A tribute to the Green Valley. Sundarlal Bahuguna started his work by protecting the forest in the Himalayas, first as a member of the Chipko movement in the 1970s and later the anti-Tehrida movement in the 1980s. Sundarlal Bahuguna is known as the father of Chipko movement. He was one of the founders of the Chipko or Hug the Trees movement in the 1970s to save Himalayan forest. Many people, including women and children, participated in the movement. He raised the problems of deforestation and fought for the preservation of Himalayan forest. It was he who made the Chipko movement a movement of masses.
to share their views on Is War a Solution? Welcome Akshat and Pioneer. So Akshat, what is your opinion on this topic? Is war a solution?
This reminds me of the famous quote by H.G. Wells: "If we don't end war, war will end us." Wars are never a solution to anything. In fact, it brings destruction to livelihood and infrastructure. There is a loud cry of agony created everywhere as a result of wars. Take for an example the recent clash between Israel and the Palestinian militant group Hamas. The 11 days of fighting left more than 250 people dead. Almost 60 innocent children had to face the consequences. The majority of those who were affected were Palestinians. The world has already seen 2 world wars and many brutal persecutions like the Nazi Holocaust. After all of this, we should ask ourselves, what have we gained? Has it brought any settlement or remedy to the problems? No, it hasn't. The only outcome from war is that a few people were made scapegoats and had to seek refuge in coffins.
Pioneer, what is your view on this? Do you see war as a solution?
No, I have never thought of war as a solution. War only leads to destruction. I'd like to quote Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. War is never a lasting solution for any problem. I agree with this statement. War only brings destructions which cannot be compensated for many years. And no peaceful mind wants war, and no one likes to be in the danger of dying. And it pains me to see discoveries made for the betterment of society, to restore back peace and harmony in nature, ironically used for showcasing the supremacy of power and conquer the deprived.
Now, here comes the most awaited moment. Yes, the result declaration of the competitions Drishti and Srishti, which were held in 14th and 15th of September respectively. I invite respected Preeta Miss, HOD of Science Department, for declaring the results. Miss, please.
Respected Manager, Sri Maniappan Sir, Chief Guest of the Day, Dr. K. Haridas Sir, Principal Padida Ma'am, Academic Director Suresh Sir, parents, teachers, and my dear friends. Actually, this day is a very precious day for us. We have conducted 2 competitions last 2 days. All children actively participated in these programs. Now, we are going to announce the result of the day. This occasion, I like to congratulate all children who actively participated in this program. Also, I will take this opportunity to congratulate those who are not present there. In this occasion, I like to announce the result. First competition was Drishti wall painting competition. The first prize goes to D111 Janvi Nair, Rajagiri Kristujayanti Public School, Kakanad. Second prize D110 Oliva Sarah Robin, Bhavans Newsprint Vidyalaya, Vellore. Third prize goes to Avantika Shabaris, Shinmaya Vidyalaya, Tripunithra. Second competition was Srishti competition. That was a design a device competition. Here, the first prize goes to S105 ICIS Chinmaya Vidyalaya, Tripunithra. Second prize S103 Anivind Ian Bhavans Munshi Vidyasamam, Tiruvangulam. Third prize DS 107 Gayatri S. Newsprint Vidyalaya, Vellore. These are the results. Children, one more thing we want to tell you. You will get your prizes in your school itself within 2 or 3 days. Thank you.
Now, let me invite Ramya Miss to deliver the vote of thanks. Miss, please.
Good evening to one and all. Respected dignitaries, dear friends, and my loving children. It gives me an immense pleasure and privilege to deliver vote of thanks for this event. First of all, I extend my most sincere thanks to Gurudev for making Praesidio 2K21 a resounding success. With his blessings and grace, we are able to make this event what it was. Next, with great pleasure, I would like to thank Sri E.N. Maniyappan sir, manager, for his esteemed presence on this auspicious day. Thank you, sir. Now, on behalf of my school, I extend my sincere thanks to our chief guest, Dr. K.R. Haridas sir, who honored this function with a very informative session about hazardous chemicals. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Next, I would like to thank Sri Suresham Velayuthan sir, academic coordinator, to felicitate this function. Thank you, sir. Thanks for your support and guidance. Next, on behalf of Science Club, I express my gratitude to our principal, Praesidio ma'am, for being a catalyst that stimulated us to do our best and standing pillars of strength. Thanks a lot, ma'am.
Thank you, Miss.
Now I extend my sincere thanks to all the judges who spared time from their busiest schedule. Thank you all. Now I extend my thanks to all the participants, in charge teachers of Drishti and Srishti. You have made this event a memorable one. Thanks all. Now I extend my thanks to Science HOD Prida Miss, other science teachers, and art teacher Redish sir. I am short of words for their involvement and their willingness to take on the completion of tasks beyond their comfort zones. Thank you, dears. Last but not least, I would like to thank management committee members, all the staff members, and children for your support to make this event as a grand success. Once again, I thank one and all. Thank you.
Thank you, Ramya Miss. Now I invite Kumari Paurnami Satish to conclude this session with National Anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे जय हिंद.
Once again, congratulations to all the winners as well as the participants who had given their best in the competitions. And we look forward to hearing your name honored again on larger platforms. As we are coming towards the closure of events of Praesidio 2021, it's a happy moment to share that the ozone hole, which was a great concern all over the world, has in 40 years reduced the size due to global agreements raised at Montreal Protocol and Vienna Conventions for laying strict rules and regulations on phasing out the chemicals that deplete the ozone layer. Hence, this shows there is always a chance of recovery, whatever turmoil happens. Man need not lose heart, as rays of hope are always there. Thank you.
Thank you.